Okay, let's move on to topic 3, which is Weki Meki's Kiss and Kicks mini album. I have both versions that I'm just like from this. I'm gonna open both of them and see what photo cards I got because I didn't open them.
Wait, you have to read the section, dude.
No, I know. We'll get to it. Well, while we're talking, I'll open them.
While I'm talking, just try opening it. Yeah,
the plastics, stupid. But yeah. So the first song is "Crush," which is the single.
It's a cover of.
It's a cover of the IOI song. Rest in peace. But no, yeah, like, so going into this, obviously, like, their first two songs were, like, super girl crush, and the teasers were, like, super edgy, and I actually like how this song worked out, because it starts out like it's gonna be Blackpink style, like, girl crush, like, super hardcore, edgy song, and then it transitions more into a standard girl group pop song. And I actually liked that, because I felt like if they just straight up went with the like girl crush edgy song, like it would have been less interesting, if that makes sense. Because it would have just been like, hey, you're doing Blackpink style song. Your other two stuff was girl crush. The guitar build up before the chorus is amazing. I need more rock music with girl group songs, so I thought that was great. And then I thought the music video was fantastic too. Obviously, their styling is insanely good, especially Doyeon.
Yeah, she stole the show in this. I mean, when is she not? But more than usual.
Yeah, but even still, like the fact that I loved that the music video like perfectly represented the song to where like they're trying to be all edgy and they have like weapons and they're trying to be criminals and then they're just like super clumsy with them, and like, yeah, it's just like they're just making fun of themselves with how they're trying to be edgy but they can't, and like that's exactly what the song is, with it starting out like a Blackpink style song and like going into more standard girl group. So, like, I just thought the music video fit so well. Their styling's so good. I like the choreo a lot. Yeah, overall, I was really impressed with this. I actually had pretty low expectations, so that might have helped. But I thought it was great.
I'm sort of in the other camp, whereas it's probably because I had high expectations, because I loved both, or I really loved La 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 or whatever, like the last song. A lot, and I enjoyed Weki Meki's style. So this sort of transition away, I don't know. I'd say like I'm still kind of like iffy about it. That being said, I still enjoyed the song for the most. It's one of those rare situations where I say I give it a 0.75, where I don't hate it or I don't think it's meh, but I don't love it entirely. There definitely is a bit of. Oh no! Did you drop the album?
I dropped one of them, yeah.
Okay, it's
fine.
It's sort of an in-between-ish sort of situation, but I don't really hate the song, but yeah, I mean, I'd say, I don't know, the way that Weki Meki does their type of like girl crush, I feel is kind of unique in the landscape of K-pop at this point. So I don't necessarily know how I feel about them going towards more of a traditional sound. That being said, I'd say the chorus definitely brings it back in line a bit more, mostly just because like the Yoo-jung parts. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't abandon their unique take on girl crush entirely. So that's an interesting sort of blend that they put on this. That being said, yeah, the styling is amazing, and like they out of all the IOI branches, I'd probably like theirs the most. I mean, maybe Gugudan and like Mujusanyo's like kind of there too, but Gugudan I just like it because it's weird. But like in terms of like legitimate like styling, I really like theirs. I don't know how I feel about like the nose ring with Doyeon though. That's just kind of weird to me.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. Well, the lip ring's the even like weirder one.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
why did you get her?
So I did. Well, because you got 4, which is great. So I got Doyeon with the lip ring.
Oh my god!
In this album, I also got Rina, who is probably my non-IOI bias. So that's great. And then there's this group photo card. And then on my other album, I got that was the edgy version. This is the cute version.
Oh.
And I got Lua and Suyun. So,
see, that's the funny thing about Weki Meki is that like it's like I can't think of Yoojung as anything, or I can't think of Yoojung as like either sexy or sort of like serious or like edgy girl crush. It's so funny just because he's so cute. I can't imagine her doing all this sort of stuff, which is why I guess like
ridiculous.
which is why I guess why they tend to go with Doyeon in terms of like, I mean, well, Doyeon's a visual obviously, but like he definitely fits the concept more than Yoojung does.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to True Valentine. So this, I actually really like this type of, I don't know how to describe this type of girl group song. Just
I pretty much called it. It's pretty much Weki Meki's entire concept as a group is they're doing 2012, 2013 Soshi songs. Like I Got a Boy Hair.
Yeah,
they made an entire group out of the I Got a Boy Hair.
Yeah, it's like that very bouncy beat. Like it's the way I wanted to describe the song. It sounds weird. This is like a girl, like a hype song for a girl group, if that makes sense.
But yeah, in a way, like I Got a Boy.
It's
was
nothing like a guy
song.
group hype song. But this is what I think of when this is to me a girl group hype song.
Yeah.
Is like the best way I could describe it. And I really like this type of song. I think the instrumentals are great. I think it complements her singing really well. And yeah, it's just like a really fun song. It's like upbeat hype. It's not like intense hype like a guy group hype song.
Yeah, I'd say the instrumentals, again, it's another song where the instrumentals definitely help sort of enhance the vocal performance that they have on here. They have a lot of like they have some it's not major belting, they have some belting which definitely fits with the sort of style the song is going for, but oh man, if the when I heard this for the first time, I was like, "Wow, this could be a single." Like you wouldn't think of this as like just a typical album track, and that's definitely been one of the strengths of Weki Meki, stretching back to their last album with like stuff like Iron Boy, where just like really solid album tracks that I've
Iron Boy and Metronome. Yeah,
just really good releases, which is why I was kind of sad that this was only a single album, just because a lot of their there's some people, like I think Flixer on our Discord said that there's some cases where he prefers some of the album tracks on Weki Meki albums to the actual singles themselves, and I could see an argument for that, honestly, just because like Iron Boy is just an insane song, and this is an awesome song as well. Like I don't know if this is probably, I could see this being the song that they promote alongside Crush.
It is.
I feel like it is, yeah, because it's a song like this is just like tailor made for having a choreography put to it.
Yep.
So
yeah, this is their extra song. There wasn't any full versions. There's just like the 1 minute version. But they did perform this. And finally we have Dear, and it's the ballad on the album. For this though, like the guitar lines on this song are really, really good, in my opinion. I thought it really stood out. And obviously their singing is fantastic as well. So yeah, I was really impressed with this ballad.
This probably was the only miss for me, which is kind of sad because I've been a really big fan of Full Bloom, the production team behind this song. I've been a big fan of what they've done with the Weki Meki and other groups. But yeah, this I don't know. I'm just kind of tired. Like there's a lot of girl groups that do this same type of like electric guitar ballad type thing. It's definitely been a trend in K-pop and in Western music as well, so it's kind of been overdone, but it's all right. Yeah, I mean it's nothing too bad, but just in comparison to how much I enjoyed Crush and True Valentine, it just kind of pales.
Yeah. That leads to the ratings. So for me, I gave it a 5 out of 6 for music. I thought all three tracks were great, but it just didn't have that extra kick to be a 6 out of 6 for me. Pardon the unintentional pun.
It's called Kiss and Kicks.
But for styling, once again, I gave this a 3 out of 3 as well. I thought everything about the music video, the styling, the choreo was fantastic. So I felt it deserved a 3 out of 3. And then a 1 out of 1 for bias. So I gave it a 9 as well. Same score as From Us.
On this, I took points off for music. I just gave it a 5 out of 6, just because I'm kind of iffy on Crush, or just like not entirely sold on it. And Deer was all right, but I'd say again, I definitely would have liked. It's one of the rare situations where I probably would have enjoyed the album more, or could have given it full marks if it had more tracks. Just because again, I feel like they always have one of Weki Meki's strengths is they always have a lot to offer in terms of unique album tracks. So I would have liked to see more of that, because this was a bit more one track in terms of conceptual or just like sounds or genres that they tackled on this single album. It was so hard to like go. I was going back and forth between 2 and 3 in concept, but I ended up giving it a 2 out of 3 for concept, just because it's another situation where again I like the previous, I like their previous choreography, whereas I felt like this one just like tiny bit part that was missing. That being said, I did still enjoy the ridiculousness of the visual, or like the music video, and all of like the nonsense with the weapons and all that sort of stuff. Is just incredible. And yeah, I'm obviously giving him a bias point because I love Weki Meki, so that's an 8 out of 10. I have no idea how this would this average to.
It'd be an 8.5, so technically it would round up to a 9, because we round up.
Oh my god! Is everything just gonna get a shiny? Have we done that before?
Maybe. I think there was one episode where we did.
It was just like a full on album review episode. And we just gave everything a shiny.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so this is a 9 out of 10. I suspect if Jacob was here, it wouldn't be a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he'd probably give it an 8.
He'd probably give it an 8, but
Jacob's
he's not here, so
yeah. Oh, well,
why fanboy gets his day.
I don't mind either. I still do enjoy Weki Meki. So yeah, they definitely. I'm still happy with the music they put out.
Another one is Mama. Like I originally didn't like.
What?
How
did
it?
No, when I first
You're banned
heard
from
it.
this podcast.
No, I'm not. Stop. You're acting like I permanently hate things. Jesus Christ.
How dare you?
No, I didn't like it at first. Like specifically for the, like, not even because of the